everyone, it's Jasmine. I'm pretty new to YouTube and I decided that for my second video, which is going to be my first video for my channel, my other one was for a contest, I am going to do a skincare routine. And I'm just going to tell you guys what kind of products you need to be using to keep your face looking healthy and just some options for you guys. And the reason that I chose this was because I have pretty decent skin and that's what I know the most about. I'm still learning how to do makeup techniques and things like that, so it might be a while before I do tutorial based, but I'm probably going to do a lot of hauls and hair tutorials, things like that, stuff that I'm more comfortable with. I don't want to put anything out there that I don't think that I'm good enough in and try to teach you guys how to do it because I don't think that's fair. Anyways, so let's get started with the video. And first, I'm going to tell you guys the 4 different types of things that you need to be using every day. And one of those would be a cleanser, the second would be a toner, the third would be a moisturizer, and the fourth, a sunscreen. So I'm just going to start off with cleansers, and I'm going to show you guys what I use. And this is a cleanser that I use. It is Olay Deep Cleansing Face Wash. And I really like this. I've been using it for quite a while, probably about 4 years. And I just like it because it's really creamy. You don't need a lot of product, and it really gets deep into your pores and cleans them out. This is a little bit more pricey than, it's not really budget friendly. I think it's probably around $4 or $5. It's pretty big, and like I said, you don't need a lot of it, so it will last you a long time. I'm also going to show you guys this product that I just got, and it's just a cheaper alternative. It's the Clean and Clear Deep Action Cream Cleanser, and I got this at Walmart for less than $2. So if you're on a budget, you might want to try this. It's for sensitive skin, and my Olay one is for a combination oily skin. The third different kind of cleanser that I have is this PHisoderm foaming facial wash. And this one is really dermatological tested, I guess. It's sort of aimed towards acne solution rather than just cleansers that you can buy at Walmart or at the drugstore. Although you can get this at Walmart or the drugstore. I don't really like this product very much. I like PHisoderm. I was recommended the brand by a dermatologist. So you guys might want to try PHisoderm's cream cleansers out. I don't really like the foaming washes at all, but that one in particular, it sucks. And another thing that I'd recommend for you guys is a makeup dissolving cleanser. This one's by Clean and Clear. It's a foaming one. You need one of those if you're going to be using foundation every day, because otherwise the makeup's going to stay in your skin and cause blemishes. Even if you use a cleanser, it's not going to get deep into the pores. So I'd recommend that you get a specific cleanser for dissolving makeup or just taking out the makeup out of your face. So on to step 2, which is toners. And this is the one that I use. It's Clinique Acne Solutions. And what a toner does is once you wash your face, the toner goes in, sinks into your pores, and removes any excess dirt, anything else that you have in there. So if you have blemishes, it's going to clean them out. It's going to dry out the blemishes. And toners take out all the oils and bacteria from your face, which leads us on to the next step, which is moisturizer. Since you just took a lot of the oils and chemicals and everything out of your face, you need to put moisture back in because your skin will be really sensitive if you use toner and don't use a moisturizer after. So the moisturizer that I use is Clinique, and it's dramatically different high moisturizing gel, and it's really good. I mean, you guys, I would really recommend Clinique products. I don't know anyone that's sensitive to them. A lot of people that can't use MAC foundation use Clinique foundation because they are really into having dermatologists test their products. So they are really good for the skin. They usually aren't sensitive. They won't make your skin sensitive, is what I mean. So after that moisturizer, I also use another one just because I kind of have a little bit of dry skin. So I use the Clinique Moisture Surge, and it's just a pink gel in a little tube like this. This is a bit pricey, so you can find an alternative, just any kind of moisturizer, or you can just use the first one that I recommended. But I wouldn't recommend that you use body lotion on your face. I used to do that when I was younger, and it's not good for your face. It has fragrances in it most of the time. That's going to irritate your skin, so I wouldn't recommend that you do that. But just get any kind of moisturizer that you can find at the store that fits your budget, is aimed towards your skin type, and you should be good. The next thing that I use every day is a SPF sunscreen. The one that I use is Olay Complete All Day Moisture Lotion with SPF 15. This, I have to warn you guys, is just a tad bit greasy. So especially when you first apply it, you only need a little bit. I use probably less than a dime size for my whole face, just because I don't like the greasy feeling. But once you let it sit and seep into your skin a little bit, the greasiness kind of goes away. But most of the time when you use sunscreen, it's going to feel that way anyways. So you just kind of have to live with it. But sunscreen, if I'm going to tell you guys anything, the two most important products, if you're going to take anything from this video, is to use a cleanser and use a sunscreen. Moisturizer is, not an absolute necessity, but cleansing your face and using sunscreen is necessary, because if you don't use it, like my mom and dad, they both didn't use sunscreens, they didn't listen, and now they both have dark spots on their face. And I know that using a sunscreen right now, you may think, oh, the sun doesn't affect me or whatever, but you will see the results of it later on in your life. So it will benefit you to use some kind of sunscreen. And then now I'm just going to go through some products that I recommend, but they're not absolutely necessary. The first is a scrub, and this is the St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. This is actually, it's funny because this is a really old school product. This has been around since probably my mom and dad were young. The first time I actually used it was because I found it in my mom's bathroom, and I was like, oh, I'll use this, and it helped my blemishes go away, which is really weird, and it works really good, and it's cheap. That scrub was less than $3 at Walmart. So I'd recommend that you try this one first. There are better ones out there, but if you've never used a scrub, try this one because it's cheap, and then you can move up to a more expensive one. Like they have an olive scrub, you can get a Biore scrub, those are really good. Another thing is an eye makeup remover. This is just a generic one. You kind of need this because wiping off the makeup isn't going to work. It's still going to be in your skin, and you're not supposed to use toners that close to your eyes. So there's really no other way to get the makeup out other than using a makeup remover. Or the next product, which are these little wipes. And these are just generic facial wipes from Costco. And I'd recommend keeping these so you can have them in your bag. just to freshen up a little bit, keep